This is the plaintiff, Karen Wharton. She says she and the defendant were coworkers, and she gave her money for a susu and was ripped off. The woman never paid her the prize money, and she wants the judge to do the right thing, rule in her favor, and force the dishonest woman to give her the money she paid in. She's suing for $1,000, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Cleo. She says the plaintiff had some partners in the susu, and she gave the money to one of her partners in 3 brown envelopes. She really, in her heart of hearts, believes the woman got the money from this partner, but is claiming she didn't in an attempt to get back at her over work-related issues. All she knows is she did the right thing and owes nothing. She's accused of not being true about a susu.
You're welcome.
Okay, Karen Wharton, you are suing a person known to you by a different name who wants to go by the name of Cleo, correct? Is that her nickname, or you've never known her by that?
I don't know.
All right. You are suing Cleo for $1,000, the amount you say she owes you as a payout from a susu and didn't pay you. All right. Now, a susu is a method of, like, forced savings.
Yes.
This is something that originated where in the Caribbean? All over the Caribbean?
That I know of, yes.
Okay.
Most of the Caribbean countries, yes.
Now, you give, a susu will have a certain amount of contribution weekly that you have to give.
Yes.
So let's say how much was it in this case?
It was, I gave $100 at the end of every 2 weeks, every other week.
$100 every certain period. And then at the end of the period?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to get the exact same money you put in?
Yes.
Okay. So couldn't you just put that money in a bank?
Yes, I could have.
But why didn't you?
I didn't because it's something I did before, and she seemed to be a trustworthy person at that time, and I thought it, you know, to go along with my coworkers, we all do this together.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, there's another advantage to a susu, which is that your payout may not be at the end of the time. You may get a payout. How much was the payout in this susu?
It was supposed to be $2,100.
$2,100.
Yes.
So you might start paying into the susu, and then your payout is in week 3, when you've only paid $300.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why people do a
right.
susu, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Because my child's godmother's Jamaican, and she and I have had lots of talks about this.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So I paid up until 10 weeks. As I said, it was supposed to run for a period of 21 weeks. I paid up to the 10th week, which was $1,000, and Ms. Hines was terminated.
Why was she terminated? What kind of place were you working at? You don't need to give me the name, but tell me what it was.
It's a group home for mentally challenged consumers.
Okay,
yes.
so go on.
So she left. I tried to contact her after to find out, you know, what's happening. Tried her cell phone, that was disconnected. Tried her house phone, that was disconnected. Some time elapsed, and I was able to get her job number. And I spoke to her. I asked her, you know, but what about my susu? I need my money. I haven't heard from you. You never bothered to contact me. And she said she did come by on September 7th. It's a Saturday morning at about 10:15, she said, and gave a brown envelope to someone with the money inside.
Wait, what? That
Yes.
she gave?
She gave.
She said what? That she had done what?
Yes, she gave someone, a tall person with curly hair, no name.
$1,000 cash?
No, money for all of us.
Which
Money
is how much cash, supposedly?
That was supposed to be over $4,000.
She put $4,000 in an envelope and gave it to somebody with curly hair?
Yes.
That's what she said to you?
Yes, that's what she said to me.
Okay. And
you know, actually she was telling me, oh, Karen, you're here, you're calling me to thank me that you got the money. I said, thank you. I never heard from you. You know, I'm calling to find out about my money. And I said, okay, I'm going to get back to you. At that time, I decided that, you know, I know where I was going to take it.
what's going on? I can see why you don't want to use your real name. Go ahead.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Then tell me, what is going on?
Okay, would you loan money to a coworker, ever?
No, probably not.
Why?
You should keep your work life and your real life kind of separate.
Okay, so what happens when you become friends with somebody at work and then they say, oh, my friend, loan me money, please, I need money?
I'd say, sorry, I can't.
I mean, can you kind of like say, hey, we're drawing a line here, sorry, business is business?
I think you can. I think if you have some kind of good relationship with this person, you can loan some type of money out to him.
But the thing is, whoever wants to loan money to somebody, they always pressure you going inside the courtroom.
Karen indicated that she paid $1,000. That's not true. June 11th. As a matter of fact, from 5/18 is where there were some discrepancies. On the fourth hand, one person received a full hand of $2,100.
Okay.
The person had only contribute $400, which means I contribute $1,900. When she took the susu and she acknowledged what was going on, she stopped paying the money, which and Karen already knows that. So I am out of $1,900, and this person only contributes
Well, what
$400.
is the? But here's the thing. Stop. What I want to understand is who here has been in a susu on that side? How about you? No. No, right? Okay. All right. When people, everything works fine if everybody does what they're supposed to. But when people stop paying in because they have financial difficulty or they are a thief, whatever it is, then what happens?
As far as I know, the person that holds the hand is responsible for continuing.
So but she doesn't have, the money's not in the pot because it's not coming in. So then what happens? There have to be problems constantly in this, right? Aren't there problems a lot in these?
I've never encountered a problem.
How many susus have you been in?
I've been in at least 3.
All right. You tell me, she says that you told her I put $4,000 in an envelope and left it at the...
That's not true.
Okay.
I never told her $4,000. It was 3 hands at $800 because that was what was contributed.
Okay.
And the $700 was for Samantha because
so
she had already...
So $2,400 plus $700.
Right.
So a total of $3,100 was in the brown envelope?
Right.
Okay, what did you do with that brown envelope?
I give it to, because first of all, I called...
No, just answer!
I give it to one of the staff members, the new staff member I didn't know.
You gave $3,100.
She didn't know what was in the envelope. The person didn't know.
Cash.
Because some person came, if somebody came, first of all, I was working there. People came there, gave me things to pass on to staff members. I took it, I put it in my mailbox or lock it under. When the staff member come in, I give it to the staff.
Listen to the question. You just testified under oath that you, I want to make sure I understand your testimony.
Right.
You took $3,100 in cash, right?
Right.
Put it in an envelope, right?
Right.
And handed it to a stranger.
Right.
And therefore, you're done with your obligations.
I'm not saying that I'm done with the obligation.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're done either. Because you didn't take $3,100 and put it in an envelope and give it to some mysterious person that doesn't exist. Okay? You feel that because other people stop paying, you don't think it should come out of your hide. And you don't think that you should have to do anything. Well, as far as I'm concerned, a susu is a contract. The contract is, I'm going to get my hand. You want to get involved in creating susus, and you better make sure that you have trustworthy people who are going to pay back what they have to pay back. And if they don't, you go sue that person who didn't pay you back. But she's getting her $1,000. Verdict for the plaintiff.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, the judge rules for the plaintiff in this case here in the People's Court that there was no mysterious person who got an envelope with $3,100. What's your reaction to this outcome?
She only put in $800. Her hands was on the 13th. The last person that paid in was the 8th hand. She had only contributed $800. You understand?
Look, if
she
you
couldn't
paid,
have put in. She couldn't have put in $1,000 because I was not even there to pick it up. The last person that got their hand, I contribute $1,000.
Why would she do this to you if you paid her? Why?
She didn't pay $1,000. If
Why
you
would
look
she
at the
do
paper,
this
the
to you?
receipt, $1,000 was
Hello?
not contributed.
Okay, head right this way.
Please.
All right. So what happened?
Well, I'm very glad with the verdict. Someone gives you money, you have a right to pay them the money that they was giving to you.
What do you think about her story that she gave that $3,100 to? That,
She's it's made up nonsense.
Really?
Yes, all made up.
Are you this person she gave the $3,100?
No, I wasn't. No, I was smart. I wasn't in the
wasn't you?
susu.
What
No,
about
it wasn't
you?
me.
Never.
Why would somebody start a susu? What's in it for them anyway? What do they get out of it?
But nothing. It's just a custom that we have in the Caribbean.
Yeah, susu. I know.
And
Harvey?
you know.
Okay, you know what? When somebody is truly in need and you can help them out, it's a great thing. But I got to tell you something. You should be very, very wary of loaning money to people when you know you have to deal with them on a daily basis, because if it doesn't go well, you're going to have a problem on your hands.